About a month ago, I got a text from my brother. He was in the middle of one of those proud parent moments that he had to share. We've been doing it since our kids were little. It's kind of great. But this was more than a proud parent moment. Way more. See, he and his son were driving down the street in their pickup truck in Austin where they live. Jeff's driving and his son's in the back seat on his iPad fiddling away. And his son's this quiet kid. I mean, he's not necessarily shy. He's actually pretty outgoing in his own way. He's just not very verbal. And Jeff's been concerned because he's having trouble connecting with him. I mean, connecting with him in a way that he knows what's going on. So out of the blue, his son says, "Hey, Dad, can I play a song?" And Jeff was like, kind of blew away like, hell yeah. See, about 9 months ago, Ben took up the drums. So he's been listening to a lot of music. And this is the first time he's ever asked, to show something to Jeff. So Jeff says, "Sure, bud, what you got? Throw it on." So Jeff flicks on the Bluetooth and they get it all connected up and he starts playing it. Let's start listening.
I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Sometimes quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside. It's on my sleeve, my skin will scream, reminding me of who I killed inside my dream. I hate this car that I'm driving. There's no hiding for me. I'm forced to deal with what I feel. There is no distraction to mask what is real. I could pull the steering wheel. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
When Jeff was his son's age, around 10 or 11, he started wearing this blue Red Sox baseball batting helmet. She made of cheap plastic, had a big B on the front. Maybe it was just really dark blue, maybe it was black. I don't know, but he wore it everywhere. He loved it. And one day we're out in the backyard. He didn't happen to have it on, and we're screwing around doing something. And my older sister Christy comes out the back door onto the back porch, and she's got the helmet in her hands. Jeff stops and looks at her. What the hell is she doing? She raises it up over her head, and she has this look on her face like, "Fuck you." Jeff's like, what the hell? And he starts, "Don't, give me my helmet. Give me my helmet." And he starts running towards the door. So she opens the door, she gets behind it, she closes it, and she locks it. He starts pounding on the door. "Give me my helmet. Give me my helmet." She takes the helmet out and she holds it in front of her. She puts it on the floor. She says, "What are you doing? Stop it! Leave me my helmet back!" She takes a step back. And she jumps up into the air and she lands on it and smashes it into 100 pieces. He's totally fucking shocked. The fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! And he's pulling on the door and it's locked, and he goes over to the downspout on the gutter and he climbs up to the second floor, leaps up, grabs onto the gutter, pulls himself up onto the roof, goes to a window, opens it, gets into the house, goes through the stairway, up the stairs to the third floor and into her room, where apparently he barged in, grabbed her jewelry box, put it on the floor and jumped on it and kicked it and smashed it. All of her jewelry flying everywhere. All of her favorite things. See, my house, the one I grew up in, you never showed anybody what was important to you.
I ponder of something terrifying, cause this time there's no sound to hide behind. To find over the course of our human existence, one thing consists of consistence, and it's that we're all battling fear. Oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound. There are things we can do, but from the things that work there are only two, and from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. There's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying to let you know you need to try to think. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought, cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
In the pickup truck, when the song was over, Jeff and Ben started talking about the song, what they liked about it. Then they started talking about what the song meant. And then Jeff said, hey, I wonder if they're playing around here. Because I don't know, one of the drummers said that he was going to the concert, but I don't know where and when it is. So Jeff says, look it up. So he got his iPad out. July 6th. The Austin Racetrack Amphitheater. We're going. Really? Yup. That night, Jeff had tickets in his hands, and they went. He wasn't just playing a song for his dad. He was saying, look, Dad, this is who I am. And Jeff saw it. He saw it, and he said, I love you. I love you. Now let's go and dance and sing to the gods. Good job, bro.
And now I just sit in silence. And now I just sit in silence. And now I just sit. And now I just sit in silence. And now I just sit in silence. And now I just sit in silence. And now I just sit.
Good job.